studio this morning. We have Steve Miles and Nicolette Foreman. Both of these people are here today to share a little bit about the challenges that people with disability have, but also about an event. It's coming up today and how you can help the lives for the people with disability. How you can help people with disability live a more comfortable life. Guys, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Thank you for having us here on your show. We're a big fan of Morning Matters, so we get an opportunity to be a part.
Mr. Miles, morning. Tell me a little bit about you and your involvement in this.
I got involved in BAPTA due to an accident that I was in. A drunk driver knocked me down 2014, February the 20th, off my cycle, and I lost my leg, my left leg, below the knee. And after that, I with Miss
Eva.
Miss Eva, I heard about the program and I went and joined it when I could have gotten on my feet with crutches and everything, you know. So when I joined it, through them I got a prosthetic leg.
How has your involvement in this organization changed your life?
Well, changed their life?
Your life?
My life. Well, it changed my life in a big way because it shows me how to appreciate other people that just like me. And the way I changed my life, because I try to talk to other people, give them encouragement to live a longer life. And don't stress yourself out. Just be, regardless of somebody, you should be, believe in the Lord, and you always will walk a long way.
Not to take you back, but for us to understand your transition. I would imagine when this happened to you, you must have been absolutely devastated.
Yes, I was. But I didn't go from myself when I got knocked down, because it was two of us, me and one of my friends, but he had his legs broken in 5 spots, and mine was totally mashed up. So I had a good wife though, which was beside me.
It was that you still have a good wife?
I have a good wife still.
Okay.
My wife, she was there 24/7. If it's not because of her, I wouldn't have been here right now. Because the doctor, they were attending to me good. And worms came from my feet. So I signed and got it. So my wife found the worms and I got it cut out. But I told my wife about it, everything, and I say, I have to have a big heart and have to have a good mind to overcome all these things. So she is there for me every day, up to now. She's there for me every day, talking to me, blah, blah. And right now, I overcome it like 75%, right? But she's right there by my side. And I'm trying to do now is, when I join the program now, I'm going to hospital. Sometimes I go to the hospital where I find people who lose their legs and so on. I try to talk to them, give them advice, how to live, how to, you know.
Who was there to help you through beside your wife? Where did you draw your strength from?
The good Lord.
Were you always a God-fearing man?
Right. I always believe in the Lord. Let us be what you do. Maybe you don't have to be someone to go to church every Sunday. You don't have to be someone to do bad things, because I don't do bad things in life anyway.
You don't see it?
No, no.
I doesn't put it like
that. I see it, but I just been there and I don't know if tell
what has this, and I know I'm staying on you for a little bit, I will definitely shift the conversation in a minute, but I find it interesting because a lot of times when we see people with disability, it is easy for us to identify what their disability is. So if somebody can't see, we can tell. If they can't speak, we can tell. But when I first met you today, I could not tell that you had a disability because you look normal.
Yeah.
So your disability I would imagine, is a lot, and excuse me for saying this, it might be a lot easier for you to cope with, even though it's hard for you. But could you imagine if you were not able to see, or if you had one arm, or if you had no ear, or no nose, or something? So you are still so very fortunate.
Right.
You know, what have you learned? What is the biggest lesson you've learned since you came on this side?
I learned a lot of lessons. I learned how to help people, one. I learned how to care for others, how to help when it's needed to help. If I have it and I could help, I will always help.
You start to see life different.
Right. You change your lifestyle. Change it around and you do things much easier and better.
Nicolette, what is your involvement in this organization?
Well, I have come on as the secretary. I actually just had an interest in being a part of the organization, and it just so happened that when I came on board, there was an opening for secretary, so I took that position. So officially I'm the secretary for BAPTA. My desire to come on was the fact that I have a family member who has special needs. She is my cousin, but she's more like my daughter because I take care of her, and I realized that she's growing up and she needs a lot more in life than just what is in front of her. She goes to the St. Martin's School, but she doesn't get a lot of opportunities to do things because they see the disability and not the person. So one of the desire for me to come on here was to change that idea for not only the babies, not only the children, but for adults as well. Not to see the disability, see the person first.
You make that sound so easy, but for the common person, we all have some disability, you know. Let's just get that out there one way or the other. We all have a disability. It's just that some of our disability is covered deeper than the other people's disability. But when you say to allow them to see the person and not the disability, it is difficult for the common man to not see that, or to not see, but not only see, but to take into consideration, and most of the time the consideration that it is taken in, it is in a negative connotation, that this man can't see, or he can't walk, or he can't speak. So because we don't understand how to cope with the disability, we try to separate the people with the disability from the ones that are more active, or whatever other term you would like to use. So how can, in your experience, how can somebody, a layman, a common person, better respond to persons with disability?
Get to know them. I think once you get to know somebody, because we all have preconceived notions of people, even people without disability. We see them and they see something and say, oh, well, that person is this way, or that person. And then you sit down and have a conversation with them, and you're fascinated by that person and what you get to know about that person. And so I think one of the biggest things, especially for me, because I teach at Stella Maris School, and so that school already has a stigma attached, and sometimes people go back there and they see what the kids can do as opposed to what they can't do, and the buy-in gets right there. Then they realize that, you know what, these people are people. These children are children, these adults are adults. As opposed to, yes, then we say, yes, they have a disability, but, and that's what I like to hear, yes, it's normal, as you said, as human beings, to look and see what is just in front of you first, right? So it's okay to point that out, not to say point it out, but to be aware of it, right? But look deeper, get to know the person.
What is the purpose of this organization that you are both involved in?
The purpose of the organization, one, is to help people that can't help themselves. They can't come out, the homebound people and people that is at home and can't come out. We try to go and encourage them so they can try, if we even have to get somebody to bring them out, we try to do that. But right now we don't have the transportation, and right now we don't have the money. That's why we are trying doing this dollar drive today. We are trying doing a dollar drive today to try raise at least $10,000 so we can help people that is homebound or help people that really need help.
So tell me a little bit about the Dollar Drive. How can people contribute to this cause?
Okay, well, the Dollar Drive, we have it in different, it's
In high schools.
we have that high school, so high schools are doing it their way. So we rags, they do rags day, so casual clothes, and then they pay the little money. We also ask that maybe they just come and do the donation, as well as we're trying to get the business involved, put a little can by your entrance or so, and you can just drop in the money. And we also have our location. Our office is on the corner of Bruce and Vernon Street at the Welcome Center. We have a space there. So we're going to have a tent out there, and we have tables and chairs. People can come in and make their donations there as well, sign their name, and so that we can say thank you at the end. So there's different ways that we're doing the Dollar Drive, but it's all for one program, which is our Leave No One Behind program, or Homebound program, for our members who they're not mobile, they can't come to us, and so most of the time they can't attend meetings, we don't see them regularly, and so we go to them and we try to give them a little package, a little care package, and that's one of the reasons that we're doing the drive, so that we can get these items needed for the care package for them.
So today when you go into certain stores, you will see a bottle or a can or something that says your information on it.
Logo, we should have our logo on it and the information, or just our information, so the BAPTA and our office location on it, and then we're just asking for a donation, anything, right? If you have to book it, like I said, break open the piggy bank and trade out all the...
Bring the whole piggy bank, not broke open the piggy bank at all. Bring the whole piggy bank, because the money you're having in the piggy bank, a lot of times, you just have it there. You don't have no real, you just save this, but you don't know for what. Guess what? This is the way to save it for. I think if everybody that is listening drop $1 today, just $1, just $1. If you can do more, great, but just $1. I am sure that you will make your $10,000. Because, I mean, there are so many businesses, so many high school children, everybody like go to school in their rags. You know, sometimes you could ask if your mother give you $5 today for lunch, you could spend $4 by yourself and put one extra dollar beside the dollar where you done there and put already, put it in. Because we say in a Creole, today for them, tomorrow could be for we. And you never know when before you got in, what were you doing on the day that you got into your accident?
Well, the day I was working.
Where were you working?
I work at the vector control, malaria. We deal with people with malaria, dengue, chicken, and Zika, and so on.
Okay.
And I retired in August.
Okay.
And when was the accident, the day I was working and came off for good, this accident happened to me in the night, about 7 o'clock or 6:37, when I helped my friend carry him to put in people light. And when we was coming back slowly, a drunk driver just knocked us down.
So you made do a good turn, you should have made it home.
Right.
I don't want me your wife when I said, why you should have made it home?
Right. And I never tell her.
I never tell her. But you know what? Everything in its time.
Right.
Nothing happens outside of its time.
That's
Every moment, I believe, is designed that way. You know, I mean, some people will say yes, some people will say no, but guess what? We'll never be able to prove it otherwise. Yeah. So, nonetheless, this is Morning Matters. So we have Dollar Drive going on today. So if you're shopping, you're out past at the BAPTA. Where is your office again?
It is the corner of Vernon and Bruce Street. Most people know it as the Welcome Center or the Mental Health Building.
Okay.
So we have a green building, and you're coming off the highway, Vernon Street. It's right there, and it has a sign as well. And you will see the tents.
Okay, so today is the day that we're looking for people to donate to people with diverse ability. You know, like I said, you never know, you'll be walking on the street and a stone hit you in the eye and you don't have the money to get yourself sorted. Guess what? You will be blind. You understand? And then you have to go and learn all of these things. But I'll tell you what, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll be coming back with more.
Have an idea for the building of a structure and not sure exactly what you want or how to go about achieving it? Then worry no more. Let the pros at Remen Associates get it done for you. At Remen Associates, we have trained professionals that can assist you in the designing, engineering, and construction of the building of your choice. At Remen Associates, we bring your ideas to life. Call Remen Associates at 615-6200 or visit them at 3/4 miles on the Iguana Creek Road in the Spanish Lookout.
Hello and welcome to A&R.
With a wide variety of household items, party supplies, and gift ideas to choose from, A&R is definitely the shopping spot of choice for you. We have loads of kitchen appliances such as freezers, washers, refrigerators, pots, pans, and other items including stationery, school bags, swimming pools, sturdy plastic chairs, and toys for boys and girls. Check out A&R at any of our many locations in San Pedro, Orange Walk, Cayo, and Belize City. At A&R, we strive to provide all your shopping needs under one roof.
Looking for quality and affordable fashion? The It Store, where you can shop fashion for less. We have clothing for the entire family and quality that fits your budget. The #1 store in town. Find kids, men, and women apparel for all occasions. We are located at the #1 Queen Street, Belize City. Call us at 223-1552. Remember to like us on Facebook. The It Store. Find it, love it, buy it for less.
New Buildings Limited is the company of choice when it comes to design, fabricating, and erection of wide-span metal buildings in Belize. At New Buildings, we have a team of well-trained professionals that can produce the most innovative and durable metal structures. Be it domestic or industrial buildings, we can get it done for you. We have put together some of the most outstanding metal structures in the country. We also do estimates and consulting. Visit New Buildings in Spanish Lookout or give them a call at 631-8723 or 610-5185. New Buildings Limited, the experts when it comes to metal structures in Belize.
Of all the colors in the world, orange is perhaps the most exciting, distinctive, and vibrant color there is. Just like the Orange Gallery. But what makes the Orange Gallery outstanding is what's inside. A huge collection of breathtaking wood carvings and a spectacular display of home decor accessories and magnificent gift items. Browse a fabulous selection of furniture, from chairs to entertainment centers. And wait till you see the Orange Gallery's breathtaking selection of jewelry for every occasion and every person, from casual to dressy bracelets and earrings to great items for men, including a spectacular choice of handmade knives. Then, when you've shopped till you're ready to drop in to the Orange Gallery's fabulous restaurant and recharge for the rest of your orange expedition. The Orange Gallery. Beautiful, unique, exquisite.
It's a wonderful morning right here in our studio. We have two personnels from people with diverse ability. I think that's what it's called, the Assembly for People with Diverse Ability. They're in here today trying to raise awareness, but not only awareness, they're trying to raise money. They have a dollar drive going on all over the city today, Belize City. So if you are passing Vernon and Tiburus Street, you can drop in at the Green Building. It's the mental health facility. If you're past Stella Maris, you could stop in there and drop some money off. If you're passing to any of the stores, look for the container. And if you don't see it, ask for it. You know, and you might not have a whole dollar, you might have 50 cents, somebody might have $1.50, somebody might have $5. Put it in there because it is worth it, all right? So, tell me a little bit about you.
Well, I am actually a teacher at Stella Maris School, and like I said before, I also have a child who is a special needs child. I started out in Special Olympics because I knew that my child needed an opportunity to be included in activities. Special Olympics is a sporting activity. But now that she is 12 going on 13, the puberty age is hitting, and I realized that her desire is no longer sports, but it's more things, and now she's limited in the accessing of these things because she has a disability.
What is her disability, if I may ask?
She has both physical and intellectual disability. She is developmentally delayed and a slow learner. That is her intellectual disability. And physical disability is both eyes. She sees through one eye, and she has an issue with her legs. So it's double
challenging.
for her. Yes, and so of course the sports after a while with the leg situation becomes challenging. And so I'm looking at that, and I'm looking at my school where I teach and see my babies, because I call them my babies as well, getting older and realizing now that it's not just about sports. It's about them being included in life. And that's
how do you do that? I mean, help me to understand, because if I had a child with a disability, I wouldn't know where to send him or her to feel that they would be given the proper care. Besides educating myself as a parent, because that would have to be my life's goal in order to try and forward my child, where can I send my child that they will be attended to on the level that it is necessary?
These areas are very limited for our children, unfortunately. I had to, just like you said, I had to be a parent to do the research, because it's not really out there, the information is not really out there, readily available to you. When your child, you found out that your child has a disability, then sometimes the hospital will link you with NARCE, which is one of the main organizations that deals with people with disability. And then from there, they will give you the links that you need. But it's always knowing people who gives you good advice. But to say you can go and find straight links for things, I'm telling you, as a parent, that was very hard for me to do. But because I was a teacher, I'm a teacher at Stella School, it was a little bit easier for me because I knew people that I could have tapped into.
Excuse my ignorance for what I'm about to ask, but I would imagine that when you send your child to a school like Stella Maris, there are specialized teachers on the ground there to direct them and to help them, say, in whatever it is that they might need. Is that a reality? Wait, that I'm putting you in a pickle for answer this question? No. Not at work, nothing? No. Okay.
Unfortunately, we are not at that stage where we have really trained professionals. Like I was saying, once you are a government teacher, you can be placed at Lamar School. There's a disadvantage to that because, of course, our children need that well-trained person who knows what my disability is and what you can do to help me. What we have done, and very gracious for us, is that we get a lot of assistance again through NARCE. We have people who come in and give us training in these areas, and then we as teachers, we go and do our research in order to better help our children. But there is definitely a need for a course, a program, other than just the one that is offered at UB, that caters specifically for special needs, so that when you come out from there, you can say you're trained in special needs. And I don't really think that we have that.
All right, well, on the fun side, this is a day that we are all here to give back, help, assist, do something for somebody today. And the main purpose is to make sure that somebody has a little bit more light in their life, maybe not only for today, but for future days to come. How can people join this group?
Well, you could join the group by, if you know anyone of us, we can give you the number. My number is 615-638, and they can always give me a call. And if they give me a call and tell me and give me the address and everything, I could carry a form so it could fill out. And from there we will go on and we will tell them where our office is, and when the day is meeting and everything, so that we could, if they can't come out, we could try ask one of the family member if they can assist in try getting her to the meeting, because we don't, as we say, we don't have transport right now.
Is there an age limit? Is there a certain kind of people that this group is open to? Because like you're an older man with the most respect, but would it still be adequate to send a 13-year-old person to this meeting?
We're open to anybody.
That's the beautiful thing about BAPTA is that we don't have an age restriction. You have a disability, you come, you're a member. The minute you have a disability and you say, I want to be a BAPTA member, you're a member, right? We just have you to fill out forms just so that we have a record of who our family members are. We ask that you fill out certain information. You can come to our meetings. We have, it's once a month.
Once a month. The second Tuesday in every month.
We have our membership meetings. You can also, like you said, contact us from, maybe you just know somebody and you say I'm interested, like what I did, and then you get the information. As well as you can go to the Welcome Center, which is Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 3, it's open, and you can state your interest there and we help you to fill out the form, which is, I think that's the quickest process because somebody's right there on the ground to help you get the information in.
All right, so the next time you see somebody with a disability, do not judge them. Like Nicolette said, try to get to know them. It might not be easy because sometimes you reason, you communicate on different levels, but just give that warm smile sometimes is more than enough. Just light up their life with a little smile. Nonetheless, this is Morning Matters. The number on the screen is the number that you can send your text into. If you know somebody with a disability that wants to join this organization, the number is also on the screen. It's 615 6008.
The president is 631 0724.
Okay, there you go. Those are numbers that you can call to become a part of this organization. But those are numbers that you can also call today to give back. So they have a dollar drive going on all day today. We encourage people to come on out and give. On that note, we're going to take a break and come back with our third and final segment.
Have an idea for the building of a structure and not sure exactly what you want or how to go about achieving it? Then worry no more. Let the pros at Remen Associates get it done for you. At Remen Associates, we have trained professionals that can assist you in the designing, engineering, and construction of the building of your choice. At Remen Associates, we bring your ideas to life. Call Remen Associates at 615-6200 or visit them at 3/4 miles on the Iguana Creek Road in the Spanish Lookout.
Hello and welcome to A&R.
With a wide variety of household items, party supplies, and gift ideas to choose from, A&R is definitely the shopping spot of choice for you. We have loads of kitchen appliances such as freezers, washers, refrigerators, pots, pans, and other items including stationery, school bags, swimming pools, sturdy plastic chairs, and toys for boys and girls. Check out A&R at any of our many locations in San Pedro, Orange Walk, Cayo, and Belize City. At A&R, we strive to provide all your shopping needs under one roof.
Looking for quality and affordable fashion? The It Store, where you can shop fashion for less. We have clothing for the entire family and quality that fits your budget. The #1 store in town. Fine kids, men, and women apparel for all occasions. We are located at the #1 Queen Street, Belize City. Call us at 223-1552. Remember to like us on Facebook. The It Store. Find it, love it, buy it for less.
New Buildings Limited is the company of choice when it comes to design, fabricating, and erection of wide-span metal buildings in Belize. At New Buildings, we have a team of well-trained professionals that can produce the most innovative and durable metal structures. Be it domestic or industrial buildings, we can get it done for you. We have put together some of the most outstanding metal structures in the country. We also do estimates and consulting. Visit New Buildings in Spanish Lookout or give them a call at 631-8723 or 610-5185. New Buildings Limited, the experts when it comes to metal structures in Belize.
Of all the colors in the world, orange is perhaps the most exciting, distinctive, and vibrant color there is. Just like the Orange Gallery, but But what makes the Orange Gallery outstanding is what's inside. A huge collection of breathtaking wood carvings and a spectacular display of home decor accessories and magnificent gift items. Browse a fabulous selection of furniture from chairs to entertainment centers. And wait till you see the Orange Gallery's breathtaking selection of jewelry for every occasion and every person, from casual to dressy bracelets and earrings to great items for men, including a spectacular choice of handmade knives. Then, when you've shopped till you're ready to drop in to the Orange Gallery's fabulous restaurant and recharge for the rest of your Orange expedition. The Orange Gallery. Beautiful, unique, exquisite.
Welcome back to the third and final segment of Morning Matters, right here in the Morning Matters studio, Downtown Plaza, second floor. When you're looking for anything, shoes, hat, handbag, makeup, deodorant, hair, nails, anything, Downtown Plaza have it, including Morning Matters studio, okay? You know, sometimes you drive around and you think, oh, I need this. Think Downtown Plaza. I need food to eat, I need something for the picnic, I need something for the granny, I need something for the person who have one special need. All like the in this plaza. Seriously. They have enough stores in it. Anything you're missing, you can find it in here.
Except legs of people.
Except what?
Legs of people.
Legs of people?
Yeah, lose their legs.
My goodness. So now you can make fun of not having your leg. What is your greatest challenge in this position?
My greatest challenge in this position is to get around.
You look like you get around just
I get around
fine.
good, but like up the stairs and so on, that's a challenge for me. To get upstairs, I have to take my time, one step at a time. Like I can't just do one leg. If I do that, I have to hold on and I read it, then I can do my leg. But otherwise, from that down, can't run.
Were you active before? Were you?
I was a referee. I was a football player, a soccer player. I was a referee, and now I'm a match commissioner for football. I do match commissioner for the games, BDF and so on, and for the under 17 women, under 17 male, under 17, under 15 male. I do match commissioner games for all that. We'll be having a game today at MCC. Gwenley's against
what time?
High, 4:30.
You know, I remember when I used to be in high school, that used to be the vibe, the spirit, the everything. You know, so this would be a very interesting evening for a lot of people. And when you go out there as well, remember, you could give your $1 or $2 or $5 or $10. You know, well, I guess now that we know what's going on, it's time for us to jump into some morning matters. I will start with you. When you told me, how long have you been married, sir?
I've been married from 99.
99, so about 19 years. Well, congratulations. You know, and when you spoke of how your wife took care of you, and I would imagine that was, and still is, one of the greatest support that got you where you are today.
Right. The greatest support is my wife. And I can't thank her. I don't know how to thank her for all this, because without her, I wouldn't be here.
Not only that,
she helped
but
me with everything.
I would imagine that if she wasn't so open and supportive, you wouldn't feel as confident. Because when you miss, even if you were to miss one joint off your finger and your spouse is a beast about it, it would really play on your mind.
Right.
You know, so for make you lose a whole limb, like I said, you don't even look like you lose a limb today. Thank goodness for long pants, too. All right. Nicola, are you married? Do you have children?
I'm not married and I don't have children other than the little cousin that I told you about, which is practically mine.
You have children, sir?
Yes, I have. And I have grandkids too.
Oh, you got big picnic.
Right.
Well done. Well, I think everybody who come for Morning Matters know that it is imperative that you answer a few matters. And I think based on your experiences in life and your scope of work, you are more than qualified to help me out with these matters. So I think it's time we jump into other people's matters. You ready? You ready?
You're ready.
But first of all, we don't have any matters on our own.
All right now.
Not right now, the man said, not right now. Okay. I had a boyfriend and he cheated on me. The issue is he now wants to come back and I am reluctant. What do you think?
Yeah.
Nicolette!
Well, there's a reason that you ended it the first time. You gotta know the value of yourself. Right? I always tell people I don't like giving advice on somebody else's life. You have to know what you can take. You know, hold broad your back, as we were saying, Krill. If it's something that you feel in your heart and in your mind that you can do and you want to do, then go ahead and do it. Just know that, once bitten, twice shy.
That mean the same analogy I'm thinking in my head. That's the exact same analogy I'm think. Why then, Nicolette? If you fool me once, shame on you. If you fool me twice, shame on me.
Right.
I wouldn't even. That is like I always say. That is like crossing the river, and it's filled with alligator. But God help you to cross it. Now you forget the bank cross on the next side with $1 in there. Is it worth it?
If you like the bag.
My girl say if you like the bag, you might live to enjoy the bag, okay? Yeah. My girl say if you like the bag, well, I can't like anybody when not like me equally. Maybe I selfish, maybe I want many things, but there is only so much disrespect that I can allow myself to take. And if I am dating Tom Jones and he cheats on me, guess what? The first time he cheats on me, I don't know, That's the first time I know. You understand? So if I'm dating him and he cheats on me, and I take him back, I have said to him, without saying to him, it's okay to treat me like that. If you feel the need, you can do that to me again because I love you more than I love me. Negative. That never happened. That never happened. I not special somebody. I deserve better. And I'll put myself through that. So, yes, he wants you back. Of course he wants you back. Otherwise, I never broke up with you because I don't have the nerve enough to come honest with you. That is why he cheated, because he's dishonest and insecure and uncertain about himself. Why you would want to take that back, only the good Lord knows. Your turn. You think you should have taken him back?
Well, to me, I don't think you should take him back. I think because way he do to she, way he do to she, I think he do to somebody else and do it to Anto. So this thing about life cycle, what goes around comes around.
I don't fool with that. Left alone. Do not take him back. The reason is, I can't even imagine why you would ask to take him back. Sure.
Not take him back, man. Not feel that.
My husband is cheating on me, and I feel the urge to cheat on him as well. Well, I think we have a similar matter yesterday or the day before where I say, if them broke in your house, Nicolette, and thief your TV, some random person, does that then give you the right for breaking at somebody else's house and thief for their TV too?
No.
Does that make you a thief?
Exactly. Don't put yourself with that person. I was saying, don't make nobody take you out of your character. Because then that person did that, so you're going to change who you are and what justification or what satisfaction are you going to get from it. If that's not you, when you do it, you're going to feel worse. It's not going to make you feel any better. So it's you, the person. If that person is another solution. Don't go tit for tat. We have too much of that in society as it is.
You're quiet over there, my friend.
Yeah.
Why are you so quiet?
Sometimes, I don't know, man, and I tell her, to me, I know, go with it. Things that we man do. Because sometimes they overdo. If if you have somebody very good to you, I don't think you have to take chance on a person.
You know, I think that sometimes people don't term it as taking advantage. They're so selfish that they know, not only are they selfish, some of them, they're incapable of respect. And because of that, they make these choices. But I think once the spouse finds out, he or she needs to make some hard decisions. But I think also in our society, especially our women, we are too soft. Well, not we. I know I am this. I not include myself in that. I soft, yes. I'm a soft person, but I am no fool, and I have some strong lines with certain things. But I think that we, as women, I don't know if it is that they're not confident enough. They don't think that there's a better man out there. They feel they have to have a man because they're married to Tom Jones. They want to carry the name Jones for the rest of their life. What happened to your own name? What happened to the name where your parents give you? No man, sure.
So one of the things I was having a discussion with one of my friends the other day. I grew up on it's a South Side problem, but I was around a lot of people growing up. We were taught that when they get older, they have to find a man will take care of you, so to speak, right? So we weren't instilled with those values of self, and that's where the whole breakdown happened for me, because then you're not being taught that you are beautiful, you have worth, you have value, you can be anything that you want to be, you can do anything that you want to do, as opposed to you need to find a man. So that's where you aspire to go, and when you get that man, no matter if you bring the house down for you, will keep that man because you have been successful. A lot of older people will look at people when they get married, even if they have a horrible relationship, and they were like, they hate it. They oh, I'm married. And then you're told that you keep the man, regardless of what he or she may do, you keep them. Because you've arrived, so to speak.
Nicolette, you couldn't put it better, because that's exactly what happened. Your business as woman, that to keep your head down, that is what a lot of women were taught. And no matter where your husband do, your duty, that to stay. No, that's not your duty. And you made a good point when you say that when they send those messages to you, they tell you that the value is in him, not in you. You not bring nothing to the table is what they're saying. Or what you bring to the table is less than what they bring to the table. So go find a good one a day. You said a craziness, but that one truth. You know, you have, when you, a lot of people, and that happened today, that they happen right now. You need to do this to get one man with money, or you need to do this to get, they don't tell you need to do this to make you better. They don't say, Nicolette, you beautiful and smart, and you could be anything and get anywhere in this life by God's grace.
I will put yourself and say, the woman have put herself and say, I don't need nobody, I'm independent, I can work, I can do this, I can do that. If you know or you find a man where want take chance of you, or a man where your family tell, oh, he ain't got money, you know find a man for where you find a man for love, to make you love you and love you whosoever you have, and love how to live. And take care of them. But otherwise, for that, I don't agree with man where they take chance.
But you know what, Steve, that's another lesson what a lot of people get taught. A lot of us were taught that we are valuable. You know, my father used to say to we all the time, you are the best of the best.
Exactly.
Those were his words every time. With all his children, he used to say, you are the best of the best.
Right.
And while the rest of the world mightn't think so, up to today, yours truly think so. Right. Because that was instilled in our mind. It no matter if we went to school hungry, if we got to school with no book in our bag, when you come home, you know that we used to always pass. You won't pass, and you're the best. Because your best not determined by what you do wear, where you drive, where you live. Your best is inside of you.
Right.
And if you have that best, you will get there. People need to have those conversations with their children. So they could say,
I have a daughter. I have two daughters. But I have one where no man want to come from Charity because she tell us straight, start to get through the door. So I have two queens, two of my daughters and my grandkids, and no man chance there because they settle their business one time. If we go about, because they tell us straight they could do the work and they could.
But this is why it is important to have people in our lives that will impact us in a positive way.
I've noticed both things that you guys were saying, and in both scenarios, he said, I tell my child, and he said, my dad told me. A lot of the times, the father is not there. And so, I grew up with a single mother, and of course, she tried to install those values as well in me, but for me, sometimes it wasn't enough just to hear her say. You know, especially when you're looking around, and that's why when you said people, yes, it does not have to be your dad, but when you have a support system around you and they're all saying the same thing, then it's great. But a lot of times it's just a single mother, and sometimes frustration hits, sometimes they say things, you know, without really...
No, you know what, no, a lot of, because I can tell you about my mom as well. My mom is educated as well, but my mother always said she never said things like, oh, you guys are the best of the best. She used to always say, Rhonda, you need to learn to clean and cook, to take care of your husband. And I think to myself, what trouble is this? Her, because most of her life, while she worked in the initial stages, she was a stay-at-home mom for the remainder of her life. And that brought her joy. So I would imagine that she would think that that would bring her girl children joy too. She never understand me, and she probably still not understand me. Because when we were growing, when you grew up with the old school mother, a lot of the old school mother, them purpose that for grow them daughter, for find a good husband, and the daughter must be one good housewife. Well, guess what? Kudos to all the housewives out there, because that job, I don't want it. It's a full-time job. It's a 24-hour-a-day job. I don't want it. But I respect the people that make that choice. But if that is your scope of work, you need to be respected for it. You can't be doing it out of because I have to, but more because I want to, like any other job.
I agree, because I always tell people, like, there are certain things that I do that I just enjoy doing at home for my family. Like, I love to knead. I would go home every night and I put my hand in flour, and people like, why would you go buy the cup bread? But for me, that brings me pleasure. Honestly, it does. So I understand that some people love being a housewife, love being at home, love taking care of everybody, yes, and making sure everybody's good, and that makes them feel good. So I understand that as well. And so yes, I will echo your sentiments and kudos to all those housewives. You know, but I also know that I love being independent and making my own money and, you know, doing all of these things as well. So I'm grateful to have that balance. A lot of people have to choose either or, so I'm glad that I have that balance.
I have my wife. I found my wife from she was 18 years old, and she didn't work for nobody up to now.
Because you take good care of
her up to now.
And that's because she happy doing that, and you happy doing that. And that is sweet. You understand? That is a sweet thing, because everybody is happy in their position. She not at home to think, oh, I have to cook this man food, oh gosh, when did they come home? She happy to do that. That is what her joy is. And that will make it sweet. You happy they out there to find the money, and she happy they want to keep the house nice and clean.
She had a minister of finance, and she had a minister of home affairs.
I love it. Right. My wife doesn't know about my situation with other women. I want to stop, but I'm not sure how. I think somebody said one thing like this already. Look, I tell you how to stop. If you have a gambling problem, the first thing you have to do is admit. So even if your husband or your wife or whoever don't know, you have to admit to yourself, Mary Jane, I have one gambling problem. The next thing you have to do now is separate yourself from money. So you, as the Minister of Finance in your house, you need to tell your wife, babe, why you don't hold the bank card? There are the steps where you want to take because you want to stop. So one day you'll sit down with your wife now and tell her, you know what, babe, I have one gambling problem. I need your help. Because you can't do this by yourself. that one addiction where hard for make you overcome by yourself. The same way you'll handle this, my brother. You'll tell your wife. And the reason you'll tell your wife is because if you never tell your wife, you will never stop.
That's true.
You will tell your wife with the hope that you will understand that you are looking for a solution. And if you are true, she will help you. If she wants, you're on a very risky place for me. But I believe that it is that you will still come out standing if you are honest.
That's true.
You will come out standing if you are honest. I sure that. You know, you're a big man. I'm sure you have the experience in your life.
But I don't know a gambler or nothing like that.
No, but
I worked a place where like Doro and eat part-time for the Galvez, where I just do the boxing. And I say a lot of home broke up because of that gambling problem. But when I say that on Fridays, like when you're going at the club, you watch 4, 5, 6 ladies just come out there and wait. And then I go the man, as the man reach there, they grab the amount. And tell her when you go gamble your one.
yeah.
And because she gives you and she roll out. But I see a lot of homes broke up like that after gambling and man losing a car one spell. I did there and a man say, you know what if you do, he lose his wife money, he lose for him money, what you do? And I say somebody else give him $10 or $20 for a box and he win back the money. When he win back the money, I went tell her, look, and I tell her, listen to me good. That your wife money, you win back some of your money. I say, come out of this place and go home and go carry wife money. Because if you don't carry wife money, you might sleep in a dark house.
Well, that the same way, if you have a problem, you have to share it with the person where you have the problem.
Right.
So if the problem is womanizing, please tell your wife. If you really want to make one change. You know, the other night I'm in talk to this man, and he says, oh, your wife find out that you cheat. But you want back your wife. I tell her you want to stop cheat. You don't want to stop cheat. You just want back your wife.
Really, that not work.
That no work.
Not work, not at all.
Because you want to end up to lose your wife. So if you really want your wife, come clean with her. Guys, anything you'd like to leave us with?
Well, based on your matters, I can see that we all have our own situations, our own problems, our own scenarios going on in our lives. And echoing back again what we said today for you, tomorrow for me, right? So be supportive to others in anything and everything that they do positively, right? Gain a support because you never know when it's going to be your turn. You may need an advice, you may need some mentor support, you may need a helping hand, or anything. So Belizeans, I think we need to be more supportive of each other and the initiatives that we do.
Tell us how people can support the drive today.
Well, the drive today is simple. You just come out. We're at corner of Vernon Street and Tibu Street at the Welcome Center. You can come out and support. Give us $1, 50 cents, 5 cents, anything. You want. We start from 1 cent go up.
Excellent.
and we are doing this to help people that can't help themselves.
And another way you can show support is to put on your maroon colors. I see you already rocking from your nails to your shirt. So
I come prepared.
Is promoting Bapta already. So on our dollar drive today. So just be supportive. Put the dollar in, put on your maroon colors, and feel free to stop in and give us a hail.
And also, please, all you ministers could pass and donate something.
There you go. Guys, until next time, we encourage you to take care of yourselves and each other. This is Rhonda along with
Nicolette Foreman
and Steve Miles.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Have an idea for the building of a structure and not sure exactly what you want or how to go about achieving it? Then worry no more. Let the pros at Remen Associates get it done for you. At Remen Associates, we have trained professionals that can assist you in the designing, engineering, and construction of the building of your choice. At Remen Associates, we bring your ideas to life. Call Remen Associates at 615-6200 or visit them at 3/4 miles on the Iguana Creek Road in the Spanish Lookout.
Hello and welcome to A&R.
With a wide variety of household items, party supplies, and gift ideas to choose from, A&R is definitely the shopping spot of choice for you. We have loads of kitchen appliances such as freezers, washers, refrigerators, pots, pans, and other items including stationery, school bags, swimming pools, sturdy plastic chairs, and toys for boys and girls. Check out A&R at any of our many locations in San Pedro, Orange Walk, Cayo, and Belize City. At A&R, we strive to provide all your shopping needs under one roof.
Looking for quality and affordable fashion? The It Store, where you can shop fashion for less. We have clothing for the entire family and quality that fits your budget. The #1 store in town. Fine kids, men, and women apparel for all occasions. We are located at the #1 Queen Street, Belize City. Call us at 223-1552. Remember to like us on Facebook. The It Store. Find it, love it, buy it for less.
New Buildings Limited is the company of choice when it comes to design, fabricating, and erection of wide-span metal buildings in Belize. At New Buildings, we have a team of well-trained professionals that can produce the most innovative and durable metal structures. Be it domestic or industrial buildings, we can get it done for you. We have put together some of the most outstanding metal structures in the country. We also do estimates and consulting. Visit New Buildings in Spanish Lookout or give them a call at 631-8723 or 610-5185. New Buildings Limited, the experts when it comes to metal structures in Belize.
Of all the colors in the world, orange is perhaps the most exciting, distinctive, and vibrant color there is. Just like the Orange Gallery. But what makes the Orange Gallery outstanding is what's inside. A huge collection of breathtaking wood carvings and a spectacular display of home decor accessories and magnificent gift items. Browse a fabulous selection of furniture from chairs to entertainment centers. And wait till you see the Orange Gallery's breathtaking selection of jewelry for every occasion and every person, from casual to dressy bracelets and earrings to great items for men, including a spectacular choice of handmade knives. Then, when you've shopped till you're ready to drop in to the Orange Gallery's fabulous restaurant and recharge for the rest of your orange expedition. The Orange Gallery. Beautiful, unique, exquisite.